Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of the Pokémon Emerald Let's Play. My name is Scepts and I hope you guys did enjoy the last episode. If you guys did miss it, make sure to go check it out. But we did take on the battle tent in Verdant Turf Town. Oh lord, oh lord, oh lord, oh lord. That was I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. I just want to move on. I want to move on. But let's go ahead and get into our team recap. And as you guys saw in the last episode, I did make a good on my promise and train up Sahara here. As you can see, Sahara is our new male. He is sitting at level 25 with the ability Oblivious in the Naive Nature with Ember, Tackle, Growl, and Magnitude. We also have Stonewall, our Aeron. He is level 25 with the Rocket ability, Quiet Nature, Headbutt, Metal Claw, Mud Slap, and Strength. Konohamaru, our starter person. I don't know why I said person, but he is the glue that holds our team together. Level 26, Overgrow ability with the Jolly Nature, Quick Attack, Pursuit, Absorb, and Bullet Seed. Next up we have Soar, our Swellow. She is sitting at level 26 with the Guts ability, Docile Nature, and Wing Attack, Peck, Focus Energy, and Quick as her moves. I'm gonna skip over that one because that's a fodder Pokemon. Anyways, we do have Shelby. Shelby is our Swalot. She is underrated, the underdog, the wall of our team, the powerhouse of our team. Level 27, Sticky Hold ability. She is Adamant Natured with Sludge, Yawn, Poison Gas, and Body Slam. And that's gonna be the last up for our little team recap there. We're going to go continue on in our adventure up through Fiery Path. We already caught everything in this route, or through this cave, I would much rather say. And we added this little guy to our team, Sahara. So we already have a fire type, but if you guys did not, or if you did not pick up Torchic, and you didn't like Numel from the previous route, or if you didn't pick up Numel from the previous route, you can pick him up here, Torkoal or Slugma. Those are two other options that are amazing picks. We're gonna go ahead and pick up these Rossberries here. This is Route 112. There's gonna be a new route that we're gonna be making our way to in a bit. Not yet though, not yet. There will be new Pokemon in that area, but we are not there yet. We are not there yet. You can grab all these berries because you never know when you're gonna need the berries. We actually might use some Rossberries in the next gym. And we got some people fight, more trainers to fight up here. Talked about last episode though that we were so tilted I couldn't even talk about anything besides the gameplay that was going on. I was not having fun in this game. It's definitely one of the hardest games I've ever played, or hardest things I've done in this game, or just not really hard. It was really just more annoying because I couldn't do anything. It's all luck based. But yeah, I mean, it's just incredible that just the battle tent took us that long to get through, and it took us full on 30 minutes to get through. I've never really been like full tilted at a game like that before, except for like some games I really don't like. You know, played Smite before. Smite, played 12 hours of it, 15 hours now, played like 3 hours of it last night too with my friend again after years of not playing it. After trying it out years ago, not liking it. I just cannot get into a game like that. Smite is just not my cup of tea. If you like that game, more power to you, but just can't get into it personally. Personally. And I usually do like that kind of genre of games, I guess you would say, but not like genre. Smite's kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but I've played like, you know, League of Legends. I played that before. Never really stuck with League of Legends either, I guess to say. Played Rivals. Marvel Rivals was a big one I played. Paladins I played, and then Overwatch. Overwatch I played a bit too. Not as much as Paladins. I like Paladins a lot more because I was broke. I was a broke kid, couldn't afford Overwatch, so I had the free version of Paladins. And then I've been playing this mobile game. It's kind of a hybrid mobile game and PC game, console game too. Dragon Ball Genshin Squadra. If you guys have heard of that, that's a pretty good game as well. pretty good game. Just, you know, a lot of bots in the game, a lot of NPCs that you get on your team, and they don't play well at all. So, you know, you end up losing more games than you win because you have a brain dead team, because they literally are just computer code. So that game is fun. If you guys like Dragon Ball, that game is really fun. Speaking of Dragon Ball, I heard there is they did a whole bunch of new announcements recently, with, you know, the Moro arc. Was in the Moro arc is getting like animated or something. I can't remember exactly what's going on, but a whole bunch of announcements going on with that. The only thing I really has stuck with me so far is the game coming out called Age 1000. That seems pretty interesting. That seems pretty cool. I'm a huge fan of MMOs. I love playing through MMOs. Me and my friend played through WoW for a bit of time, for a few months, and that was pretty fun. I kind of do want to get back into MMOs. I really like the Star Wars The Old Republic MMO. That's definitely my favorite because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Stated that before. And I've played a bit of Poke MMO. That one's pretty fun too. If you guys like Pokemon and you like MMOs, or never really played an MMO before and want to try it MMO, try out Poke MMO. I think it's probably one of the easier MMOs to get into because, you know, it's Pokemon, you know it. You don't need to press all your buttons to hit all your different moves and whatnot. It's pretty simple, but it's more interactive with people. And I'm pretty sure there's 5 regions now. You go through the Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, and Unova. Pretty easy to set up too. If you don't know how to, look up a tutorial how. Poke MMO is really fun. Well, I definitely think I'm gonna go back to Star Wars The Old Republic again and download that and play that again. That one was really fun. Really fun. Like WoW. WoW was fun. But it's just, I have a hard time getting into stuff that's like brand new, I guess, to me. And it's easier for me to get into stuff that's more familiar. But anyways. We're gonna grab this TM. This is Secret Power. Which now, right? I think it's Secret Power. Yeah. So now we can get into secret bases and everything. I don't know if we want to do that, because there's really no point in doing secret bases. There is really no point. Oh, there's berries up here. Okay, let's go ahead and grab these berries up here. I know we can heal coming up too. A spot we can heal to our right, if you guys do not know. But you never know when these berries are going to come in handy. We might want to make some poppins too. Poppins? Are they poppins or like the berries or something? Something. Okay. Controller kind of like freaked out there for a second. I don't know. Nope. Look at that. That's why you picked the mock bike, so you can get up here and take on some people. Black belt. Whoa, Daisuke? His name is Daisuke? That's cool. That's a cool name. Gotta give it to you, dude. That's actually a cool name. Alright, magnitude 6. Not too strong, but it's okay damage. If we get like 7 or 8, that might be better. Look at that. Sahara is already showing us how strong he is on the team. So, that's perfect. He is going to be a huge help for the next gym because it is going to be a fire type. However, I'm pretty sure Flannery has a camera up, which is its evolved form, so that might not be good. We might get in trouble on that front. Okay, let's go in here and talk to Granny. She's gonna heal us. If you guys ever get weak, definitely come back here and heal. Grabbing my trusty handy dandy notebook. Alright. So coming up over here into Route 12. Well, this is about 111. Up here is going to be about 113. After we fight this trainer, and there are going to be a couple new Pokemon you can actually find here too, which is pretty cool. Rook is going to go ahead and send out a Wingull though. That means we are going to switch, because Sahara cannot take on a Wingull by himself. I think we're going to switch out to Soar. I actually don't remember the levels of the next gym either, so I gotta check that real quick and see if we get over leveled. No, we're chilling so far. We're good. Everybody is still under leveled for the gym, which we need to level everybody up a lot more. Mainly Sahara here is going to need a couple more levels. I don't want to level up too much. I feel like it made Watson a bit too easy. But we struggled a little bit with Watson, I think. We do have a direct counter towards Flannery here though, so we might not need to train up as much as I think we do. Roselia is going to come out here. We are a fire type, so we're going to go ahead and stay in with Sahara. Go ahead and hit the Ember. Look at that. Roselia is going to go ahead and miss on us. Super Potion. Really? A random trainer has a Super Potion? It's not going to matter anyway. Hey guys, we're going to go ahead and kill this Roselia in a matter of seconds. Level 27 on Sahara. Not going to learn anything. I don't remember exactly when Dumel evolves either. Alright, so we'll go ahead and hit Route 113 here. And there's going to be 3 Pokemon you can find on this route. One you've already seen before. So let's go ahead and see what we get here. This is going to be one that you've never seen before. It's going to be Spinda. Spinda is a normal type. It does not evolve. It is a pure normal type. Pretty cool thing about Spinda though is it has an infinite, or a near infinite amount of different patterns it can have. So no two Spinda are alike, which is actually pretty cool. So you guys will never ever find this Spinda ever. Ever. I'm kind of looking at my Pokeballs now, and I'm seeing that we don't have much. Okay, it's going to get into the nest ball, but Spinda's going to be at 70% on this route. Next Pokemon that you can find that we have already seen before is Slugma. Slugma is 25% on this route. And the last Pokemon is actually a pretty cool Pokemon, is Skarmory. Skarmory is a steel flying type, and that is 5% on this route. Does not evolve though. Spinda though, the spot panda Pokemon, it is distinguished by a pattern of spots that is always different. Its unsteady, tottering walk has the effect of fouling its foe's aim, or fooling its foe's aim. I'm going to go ahead and name you Tipsy. Tipsy the Spinda. Not going to be out of the team. We do have one slot for one more Pokemon left, and I do have an idea of who I want to add, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. And I don't think we're going to see a Skarmory, so that is pretty much it, guys, for this route, I guess. If you guys want a Skarmory, definitely sit here and take the time to find it, because you never know. You never know. Let's go ahead and lock ourselves into this triple battle, or this double battle that turns into a single battle. It's not a Nuzlocke, so I'm not really too worried about our, outcome of this fight. We do have an Aeron and a Coughing coming out on us. I'm going to go ahead and throw out our own Aeron and our Sahara, which we will go ahead and go for the Ember on the Coughing, and then go ahead and go for the Mud Slap on the Aeron with the Stonewall. Coughing almost gets taken out. Stonewall is strong enough to get a crit on the Aeron and knock it out, which is perfect. That is amazing. That is amazing. So this Pokemon Maniac is going to send out another Aeron, which we're going to do the same thing, I guess, and hit it with a Ember. or Ember on the on the Coughing, and Mud Slap on the Aeron. Basically the exact same play we did last turn. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We'll see what happens here. If we can actually take on this Aeron in one hit, Ninjask is going to be coming out. That's... I mean, I'm not too worried about Ninjask, and we don't take out the Aeron, so the critical hit actually did matter. A huge amount, actually, too. So, we're going to get sand attacked by the Ninjask, which unfortunately is not too good. So, hopefully we do hit the Mud Slap. We do take out the Ninjask in one hit, which is amazing. Did not expect that. Unfortunately, that we missed. Hit the Aeron with a Mud or Ember. Yeah, easy. Now we gotta fight that one person who wants to fight us as well. This camper, I guess. So instead of a ball toy, I think it has levitate. So maybe not a smart move. You guys don't play the same game as I play. Yeah, we're gonna switch because I thought it would be at least a 2-hit KO, but it's not. So we're gonna switch out here. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out into Konohamaru because we're gonna have the type advantage there. Probably should have done that first hand. Should have been the first thing I done, but what can you say? What can you say? We're gonna go ahead and hit the absorb because I know it's gonna kill, and then we should get full HP back on Konohamaru because that's what we want. Konohamaru is not gonna be able to get too much shine here though today, unfortunately. He is a grass type, or not today, but in the next gym, because the next gym is a... Oh, I almost shot my notebook. Actually, I really don't need it, so we're gonna throw that to the side real quick. It's a fire type gym, the next gym, so that's a little bit... It's gonna be a little bit hard for Konohamaru to even do anything against it. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the Sandshrew with Konohamaru though. Give him a little bit of shine. Give him a little bit of a star or spotlight, you know. Okay, let's go ahead and go down here, grab this item, which is a super repel. It's actually pretty cool. And this is a nugget. I actually almost ran away from that, so good thing I double back and grabbed that. This is a really cool route, by the way. I love how like the ash or the soot like falls on the grass and like covers it. It's a really cool detail. And like when you run on it, it goes away. You also will be able to get a SOOT bag or whatever from this house up ahead, which should be up ahead soon. And in this house, you can exchange like how much ash you have in your suit to get like the flutes, like the black flute, the white flute, all the different flutes in the Pokemon and different items as well, which is actually pretty neat, I would say. We're coming up against a lot of ground types, it's looking like. So maybe Konohamaru, it's his time to shine. I don't understand what this game is. The NPCs like deal with the status moves and the accuracy loss moves, but that battle tent and today this trainer is already going to start off with hitting us with sand attacks. Got a decent amount of experience from this. Oh, it's only one Pokemon? I was not paying attention to that. Okay. Interesting. Let's go ahead and continue on here. Finding another Spinda with a huge circle on its forehead. You do you, Spinda. You do you. We're going to go ahead and fight this Parasailer, I think. It's a Parasailer. Or Parasolar. Whatever. However you want to pronounce it. I really don't know. Parasol Lady Madeline. So this is going to be a mirror match. Except for one glaring detail, and that Sahara is level 27 and Numel is level 19. There you go. Numel gets taken out, and I had a little bit of a hiccup. I do apologize. She's exhausted. Apparently she's exhausted. Slide out to my parasol. Let me register you in my Pokénap. It's a little awkward. A little bit of an awkward pickup line, I do dare say. This is going to be a Skarmory in our face. Level 16. This is going to be interesting to see if we can catch this. Skarmory is such a cool Pokemon. Look at him. Or her, rather. Okay, let's go ahead and go out to Shelby and we'll put it to sleep so we can have the best chance of catching this. Look how cool Skarmory is, dude. It's such a cool Pokemon. Gonna hit it with a yawn. Made it drowsy. I'm gonna hit it with a yawn again. Just because I don't wanna hit it with anything because I feel like Body Slam would kill. Wrong button. So we're gonna go ahead and throw the Pokeball now. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a Premier Ball, see if that will catch. And if not, the Great Ball is our last chance. And if not, with that one Great Ball, or yeah, so the Great Ball is our last chance. If not, then I'll catch it off camera. Once we get more Pokeballs, once I buy more Pokeballs. But we're gonna throw this Great Ball in hopes of catching the Skarmory, and unfortunately, we do not. I'll see you later. I'll see you later, Skarmory. I'll see you later. We will see you later. We're gonna go grab a Max Ether here. Go ahead and take on these twins as well. It's unfortunate that we didn't catch the Skarmory. It means I gotta do some grinding later on. But it's okay because I think we are gonna be able to catch up to a new route as well. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and Ember and then I guess Strength. That might be the best move here. I don't know. Okay, so Hero's like almost dead. It's okay, we might be able to kill. Spinda does get... Okay, he gets burned. We do live. And I accidentally hit the wrong Spinda. Okay, Sarah's gonna go ahead and go down here, and that's fine. Stay okay, it's fine. Can only be mad at myself because I didn't play that right for Sahara. Let's go ahead and go send out Konohamaru. And we're going to finish it off with a Bullet Seed and a Strength from Stone Wall. Konohamaru should be able to take it out though. Actually, I don't know now. Yeah, we do. Okay, we do hit the 3 times. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There was a chance that we didn't hit the 3 times. That wouldn't have been cause for raise like an alarm or anything, but you know, that just would have been unfortunate. Would have been unfortunate, would have been disappointing. First Patch of Grass, it's another Skarmory. She's flaunting us. She came back to flaunt in our face, guys. It's literally the same Skarmory. Literally the same. We're gonna come back and catch her, don't worry. It's gonna be her we're gonna catch. She's like flaunting in our face. What's up, man? Yep, he's going to tell you about the volcanic puff and the ash surrounding the place. And give you the sit sack. It's going to go into your key items, and I'll show you guys how it works, I guess. I don't really know too much about the flutes, but you guys see, we're running around. We're going to run into a Pokemon, and that's not really going to matter. Show off the 3rd Pokemon that you can find here, which is Slugma, so you guys can see that I am not lying. Let's go ahead and go into the bag. And oh, you can't check from the bag. I think I gotta talk to this guy inside. Alright, we got a Spinda coming out and wanting to fight us, but I don't really care about the Spinda because I already have one. How much I got? It's not enough SOOT. Okay. 237 is the number of steps you'll need to walk for me to make a blue flute. So yeah, you guys see, it's a lot. It's a lot. You're gonna need a lot to get the flutes and everything, and I don't really care about the flutes because I think they're like a one-time use item anyway, so not my cup of tea, not my forte, nothing I want to do or want to mess with, so we're gonna go ahead and move on here. And I think for the sake of the video, we're gonna go ahead and skip past some of these next trainers, and I'm gonna hit them in the montage. And we're gonna go ahead and take on this coughing as well. I don't know why I'm not using strength. That's a great question y'all should have been asking me. I don't know myself, but it is stronger than headbutt. Coughing goes down. Another coughing comes out. And it's gonna basically just, you know, I can't say what I want to say, but it's gonna just self-destruct and blow itself up. That's a great strategy, Lau. You know, your last Pokemon basically blowing up and you forcing yourself to lose. It's a great strategy. Maybe he was thinking that, you know, he would take down Stonewall with him, but unfortunately that was not the case. Slugma's gonna come out here and try to stop us or stall us from getting to the next town, but we're gonna run away. Stonewall's kind of fast. Or, not really kind of fast. It's kind of slow, actually. It's kind of slow. But fast enough to get away from that slug. Dylan wants to fight with his own Stonewall. So it's gonna be basically a wall fight. Whose wall can last the longest and stand the tallest and proudest and the sturdiest. He's trying. He's trying with the iron defense, trying to get the wall aspect of himself up, but we're just too strong. We're too high level. Stonewall is just going to brute force with the mud slaps and take it out. I don't think this iron defense is going to do anything, because we're going to take it out with that last mud slap. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Go ahead and get out of this fight. Yup, I am strong, kid. Get over yourself. I'll fight them off camera. Welcome to Fall Harbor, everybody. This is going to have... Oh, I do see that. It's a house of another battle tent, so that's probably what we're going to be doing in the next episode. Unfortunate for me, guys. Actually, I think I want to come back to that one because I think it's we need a higher level Pokemon for that. I think we're gonna come back. I'm gonna save that one for later. So don't worry, no battle tent this episode. Oh, hello, you are. Okay, your name is Scepts. I can see that you're a trainer, so that means you use the Pokemon Sword system I developed. How I arrived at the conclusion is a simple deductive process. You spoke to me because you wanted to access something on this PC. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Lynette. Honestly, I'm glad to meet you. It's great you're using the storage system. If you could, please visit me at home. My house is on Route 114. Perfect. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. You guys come over to this thing. You're gonna find a nugget here. If you guys don't know what nuggets are, you can sell nuggets for $5,000. We did find one earlier, but I think that's pretty neat. This is Route 114. Route 114 is gonna be housed to a whole plethora of new things, new items, new Pokemon for us to find. However, we're gonna come down here into the fossil maniac here. So we haven't found any fossils yet. I thought he was gonna give us dig. Who gives us dig? You give us dig. I didn't need to walk down that whole hallway. Alright, so we're going to show off the Route 114 here. And then that's going to be it. So on Route 114, there's going to be a few Pokemon that we have not seen before. Some we have. Some preview evolutions that we already have as well. So with the Pokemon that we have already seen before, we can find Lotad here. Lotad's going to be at 30%. We have already covered Lotad on these series, so we don't need to go into too much detail. But you can also find its evolution Lombre here at, I think it's 20%. I think I wrote down here. It looks like 20%. Lombre. I'm having a hard time reading my own handwriting, which is embarrassing. Lombre here at 20%, which is a water grass type or grass water. I don't know which way it goes, but it's one of those. Next up that we've already seen before is Nuzleaf. Nuzleaf is the evolved form of Seedot. That's going to be sitting at 1% as well. Or, as well as Seedot. It's pre-evolved form on every other route that you can find it. But for the new Pokemon, you can find Swablu here. Swablu is a normal flying type that evolves into a dragon flying type Altaria. You can find it at 40% here. That's a pretty good Pokemon to pick up. And then you can also find Seviper. Seviper is a pure poison type, sitting at 9% and has no evolution. So those are the Pokemon that you can find here. I think they are actually pretty neat. It's a pretty cool route here, in my opinion. I find some pretty cool Pokemon here. You can also fish up some Pokemon here. If you ever missed, any of the other fishing routes, you can fish up Magikarp 70%, Goldeen 30% with the Old Rod. You can find some Rock Smash rocks around here, I'm pretty sure. And if you get a encounter on them, best believe it is going to be a Geodude. That's going to be from those rocks. 100% find a Geodude. Last thing that you can do on this route, I will show you guys. Well, before we come back here for some story items or story quest or story purposes, rather, I should say, we are going to be checking out one house on this route, at least another house that we can find on this route besides the fossil maniac that so dangerously broke through his wall and dug through the side of his house into a mountain. It is going to be Lynette's house, which she already invited us to come out and check it out. We're going to be finding a Seviper here, but we don't have any Pokeballs, so unfortunately we'll have to run away. Seviper's pretty cool, as you can tell. It's a pretty cool design. Some of y'all might be familiar with it, since Jessie from the anime had a Seviper. Here is Lynette's place. Oh, Scepts. I'm sorry, everything is so cluttered. When I got engrossed in research, it is very cluttered in here. Things end up this way. This is embarrassing. Please keep this a secret in exchange for this. And she gives her the Lotad doll, and this is going to be a doll that we can use to decorate our secret base. Except we don't really have one, so it's kind of useless to us for right now. This is the other Pokemon that you can find that we have not seen before. It's going to be Swablu. Pretty cool Pokemon. Pretty cute Pokemon, too. It's not going to be out of the team because we already do have a flying type. Maybe another day, another series that will be added. But in the montage, you guys are going to see me take on every single one of those trainers on the routes that we have passed and the route 114. So we have a clear shot towards the Media Falls because I am pretty sure that is going to be our next goal. Because Professor Cosmos has been taken, we're going to go ahead and talk to his wife. I'm pretty sure it's his wife or one of his relatives. This is his house right here. Whoever this is, Professor Cosmo went off to Media Falls on Route 114 with some people from Team Magmar. And that is all you guys are going to get to know where to go. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I will make sure to keep an eye out for the next episode because we're going to be saving Professor Cosmo. Catching a whole bunch of Pokemon here in a second. You guys are gonna see. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. As I said again, I'm reiterating myself. Thank you guys for watching and peace out.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my